Hi, thanks for watching this Be the Best Chiropractor video. I'm Dr. Michelle Wendeling. As chiropractors, we love to talk about how we are addressing the cause rather than addressing a symptom. And yet what we're doing is adjusting subluxation and reducing biomechanical dysfunction so that the body works and moves better. Well, that's awesome, and I love that. And it definitely helps the body move and work better when we do those things. But remember, the subluxation is actually still a symptom. The cause was not the subluxation. Something caused that subluxation, which is the actual cause. Stay with me here. So stress or whatever's going on in that person's life is actually the cause. So we can address that by listening to our patients and by giving them hope and by helping them see other options in their life that they can't currently see because they're subluxated and because they're in pain and because they just are just done. They're just tired. They're just worn out and they're just unable to see the bigger, more beautiful picture that the planet actually provides for them. So absolutely adjust your patients and absolutely talk to them about how the subluxation and how the biomechanical dysfunction and all of that affects their life and makes them less capable of dealing with those stressors, but also take a minute and listen to them about those stressors. Sometimes I had a patient not too long back who was asking me and saying, you know, gosh, Dr. Michelle, I don't know what to do. My husband and I won't ever be able to retire. We're just stuck in this world and, you know, I don't know what to do about it. So I'm just trudging through. And so, you know, I appreciate you adjusting me and making me feel better. And I just wanted to share that. And I thought, you know, this is a perfect opportunity for me. So I just kind of sat back and shared with her just for a moment about options outside of her current box. She was picturing retirement as the typical standard US retirement package, which is, you know, live really high cost of living, you know, barely get by, sit on your butt and watch TV as you retire. And I started pointing out some things like, you know, you don't have to retire in the United States. You can actually retire in Portugal. You could retire anywhere else in the world. And I just kind of put that out there for her. And suddenly I watched her light up. And when she lit up like that, it was so beautiful. And you could see the stress lift as options popped into her mind. So I just encourage you to do things like that. When someone says, well, this is a job and I have to keep going and I don't have any other options, we know that not to be true, right? We, from outside their dark box, can see the amazingness that they are as humans and the potential that they have. And so as you share that potential with them and say, well, so what do you really want to do? I see you're sitting in a cubicle programming computers. Is that really not your thing? What is your thing? And they're, well, you know, I really like to do art, but I could never make money at it. And you go, well, that's not necessarily true. There's lots of people out there that are doing art. Have you thought about Amazon.com? You can start putting your stuff up on there, start getting some residual income. And as that builds, you might be able to step away from your quote ball and chain job that's really upsetting you. I have seen subluxation patterns completely eliminated based on a change in their life. Whether that be they just switched jobs to a job that was more appropriate for them, that lit them up, or whether they moved into an apartment that was more conducive to a healthy lifestyle, or whether they dumped a boyfriend that wasn't a good fit for them. And all of this is through gentle coaching as they're on the table with you in their office. Yes, you're talking about their body. Yes, you're talking about that structure, but you're also that ear, because most people don't have anyone who's truly that ear and who truly has their best interest in mind, with no judgment, no attachment, just their healing and just their full human potential being expressed. And that's what chiropractors get to do. It's my favorite part about my job. So take a moment. If you're finding subluxation patterns aren't changing, either your treatment is not being successful or their stress patterns aren't changing. And you need to address one or two. Obviously keep treating them throughout, but you need to address one of those because patients should be getting better and their subluxation patterns should be changing. Their biomechanics should be better. Their muscles should be firing stronger. Their brain fog should be less. And if that's not happening, look at the deeper cause. The subluxation is not the cause. It is in fact a symptom. We're really good at treating that symptom and it makes them better capable of dealing with the actual cause. That's all good. But please remember that the subluxation is actually a symptom, not the cause. Thank you so much for watching. Be the best chiropractor for your patients, for your practice, and for yourself. Have a great day.